Yo, what's up, guys? Remember that classic comedy, Big Mama's House? You know, the one where Martin Lawrence rocked that granny disguise like nobody's business? Well, get ready to be shook because we're about to take a wild trip down memory lane and see what the cast looks like now. We're talking full-on, no-holds-barred, age-revealing showdown. Trust us, you won't believe your eyes. So grab your popcorn, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive into the shocking transformation of the Big Mama's House cast. Nia Long as Sherry Pierce. Nia Long portrayed Sherry Pierce, the granddaughter of Hattie Mae Pierce, Lester's former girlfriend, Trent's mother, and Malcolm's suspect-turned-romantic interest. Her acting mentor was Betty Bridges, who is also known as the mother of Todd Bridges from Different Strokes. Long's initial role was in the Disney TV film The BRAT Patrol, where she starred with Sean Astin, Tim Thomerson, and Brian Keith. Her first prominent TV role came with a 3-year contract as Catherine Cat Speaks on the soap opera Guiding Light, where she played Cat from 1991 to 1994. Long also portrayed Brandy in Boys in the Hood, which marked her first significant movie role and boosted her confidence as an actress. In 2000, she auditioned for the role of Alex Monday in Charlie's Angels, but lost the part to Lucy Liu because she was considered too sophisticated and too old compared to Drew Barrymore. In 2003, Long joined the cast of Third Watch as NYPD Officer Sasha Monroe, a role she maintained until the series ended in 2005. During 2005 and 2006, she appeared on Everwood and guest starred on Boston Legal in the 2006 to 2007 season. Long then starred with Michael Vartan and Dylan McDermott in Big Shots from 2007 to 2008. In 2016, she was cast as Juliana, a Las Vegas club owner, in a recurring role on the TV series Empire. She made a cameo in Kanye West's video for Touch the Sky and directed Yolanda Adams's video for This Too Shall Pass. She also co-directed and appeared in Ashanti's music video Baby and made a guest appearance on the sitcom Living Single during its first season. Long initially voiced Roberta Tubbs on The Cleveland Show before being replaced by Reagan Gomez Preston. In 2010, Long began dating then NBA player Ime Udoka. They have a son born in 2011, and Long also has an older son born in 2000 from a previous relationship. Long and Udoka got engaged in 2015, but she had no plans to marry. The couple separated in 2022 after Udoka, who had become the head coach of the Boston Celtics, was discovered to have had an affair with a Celtics staff member. Paul Giamatti as John. John, Malcolm's rookie partner, initially raises an eyebrow at Malcolm's offbeat undercover tactics. He's a stickler for rules, but eventually he comes around to appreciate Malcolm's unique style. John proves to be a vital asset during the undercover mission, offering not only backup, but also a healthy dose of humor. He first graced screens in the ABC television film She'll Take Romance in 1990. Moving on to the big screen, he took on minor roles in the neo-noir Past Midnight, 1991, and the romantic comedy Singles, 1992. He then showcased his versatility in Woody Allen's comedic Mighty Aphrodite, 1995, and Sidney Pollack's remake of the romantic comedy Sabrina in the same year. In March of that year, he stepped onto the Broadway stage for the first time, appearing in Tom Stoppard's Arcadia as Ezra Vincent Canby, a character that has been described as hilariously hapless. Just a few months later, in November, he took on the role of the Reverend Donald Bacon in David Hare's Racing Demon, both shows being staged at the esteemed Lincoln Center Theater. He reunited with director Alexander Payne for the coming-of-age story The Holdovers, 2023, which debuted to acclaim at the Telluride Film Festival. The film, released by Focus Features, garnered rave reviews, particularly for Giamatti's portrayal of a cantankerous teacher. Pete Hammond of Deadline Hollywood raved about the performance, stating, Giamatti, forever immortalized in Payne's Sideways in 2004, has surpassed himself with this role, a perfect match of actor and character. Giamatti's exceptional performance in The Holdovers earned him an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor, along with wins at the Golden Globe Awards and Critics' Choice Movie Awards, both in the Best Actor category. In 2024, it was announced that he would headline a TV series inspired by the Hostel film franchise. Paul Giamatti calls the Brooklyn Heights neighborhood of Brooklyn, New York, home, and was married to Elizabeth Cohen from 1997 until their divorce sometime in the 2000s. Together, they have a son named Samuel. While Giamatti himself is an atheist, he respects his wife's Jewish faith and is comfortable with their son being raised in the Jewish tradition. Religion, he notes, has become more present in his life than it was during his childhood. Jascha Washington as Trent Pierce. Trent Pierce, the beloved younger son of Sherry Pierce in the heartwarming comedy Big Momma's House, is portrayed by the talented actor. He occupies a central role in the film's narrative as the undercover Malcolm Turner, disguised as Big Momma, forges a profound bond with the young Trent. The character adds a layer of warmth and emotion to the story and serves to evolve Malcolm's own character arc. Hailing from Kings County, California, this actor made their television debut in 1997, appearing in the episode A Reverend Runs Through It of the series Brooklyn South. They quickly transitioned to the big screen, portraying Will Smith's character's son, Eric, in the thrilling film Enemy of the State, 1998. They have since built an impressive resume, including notable roles in television and film. They appeared as Drew in an episode of The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and its sequel in a cameo, portrayed Dr. Gideon's son Eli on Gideon's Crossing, and brought the character Jerome to life in Like Mike 2 Streetball, 2006. Their guest appearances on beloved shows like The Bernie Mac Show, It's a Wonderful Wife episode, and House MD, Family episode in 2007, further showcase their versatility. In 2010, they presented a project, The Final, at After Dark Horror Fest, demonstrating their involvement in the horror genre. Their most recent role was as Kendall in Frenemies. Beyond their work in over a dozen films, they have also contributed to television movies, shows, music videos, and even a handful of commercials. Notably, they did not reprise their role as Trent Pierce in Big Momma's, like father, like son, a character beloved by fans from the first two installments. On a personal note, they welcomed a baby girl into their family in August 2013, and their second child, a boy, was born in March 2015. Their third child, also a boy, arrived in January 2017, expanding their joyful family. Anthony Anderson as Nolan. He plays a dim-witted and often oblivious security guard at the apartment complex where Sherry and Trent reside. Nolan brings comedic relief and contributes to the film's overall chaos. Anderson's early television career featured a leading role as Teddy Broadus in the teen series Hang Time, along with numerous guest spots on shows like NYPD Blue, Malcolm and Eddie, In the House, and Ally McBeal. He also had recurring roles on Till Death and The Bernie Mac Show. Since making his film debut in Liberty Heights, 1999, Anderson has primarily taken on comedic roles. He supported in the drama Hustle and Flow, 2005, and Martin Scorsese's crime film The Departed, 2006, and had roles in Scary Movie 3, 2003, and Scary Movie 4, 2006. Anderson was initially set to appear in Scary Movie 5, 2013, alongside Regina Hall and Kevin Hart. In 2008, he joined the cast of the long-running NBC crime drama Law and Order. In 2014, he began starring as Andre Dre Johnson on the ABC sitcom Blackish, which concluded its 8-season run in 2022. During the show's run, Anderson received 11 Primetime Emmy Award nominations and 3 Golden Globe Award nominations, although he was not nominated for its final season. Anderson was married to Alvina Stewart from September 1999 to September 2023, and they have 2 children. Their son Nathan appeared as Hodge in the Netflix sitcom Richie Rich and made guest appearances on Blackish. Stewart first filed for divorce in September 2015, citing irreconcilable differences after being separated since April 2014, but they reconciled in January 2017, and she withdrew her petition. On March 25, 2022, Stewart filed for divorce again, and it was finalized by a judge in September of the following year. Anderson has type 2 diabetes and is actively involved in diabetes awareness. In 2011, he won $250,000 on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire while playing for the Alzheimer's Association. Anderson was inducted as an honorary member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity on July 30, 2020. In 2019, a star was named after him in the International Star Registry. Carl Wright as Ben Rawley. Hattie Mae's love interest, the disguised Malcolm Turner, is played by an actor who brings a comedic twist to the movie. The character's antics are especially amusing when Malcolm has to maintain the charade of being a grandmother while navigating Ben's romantic pursuits. Carl Wright, the American entertainer, boasted a diverse career that spanned tap dancing, acting, and comedy. He appeared in films like Soul Food and Barbershop, showcasing his talent. Wright also formed a dynamic duo with Chicago radio icon Purvis Spann, playing a reverend known for his antics on the TV show Blues and More. Born in Orlando, Florida, Wright's early career included tap dancing tours, and he even performed as part of a unique duo called the Three-Leggers with a partner who had one leg. Sadly, Wright passed away from cancer in his Chicago home in 2007. Terrence Howard as Lester Vesco. He plays Sherry Pierce's dangerous ex-boyfriend, a criminal entangled in drug trafficking. His character serves as the main antagonist of the film, creating tension and conflict for Malcolm Turner while he is undercover as Hattie Mae. Howard began his entertainment career in 1992 with a role as Jackie Jackson in The Jacksons, An American Dream, an ABC miniseries. His big film break came in 1995 with roles in Mr. Holland's Opus and Dead Presidents, and he co-starred as Greg Sparks in the short-lived late 1990s television series Sparks, alongside James L. Avery Sr. and Miguel A. Nunez Jr. Howard also appeared in The Best Man, 1999, Ashanti's music video for her 2002 single Foolish, and Mary J. Blige's video for Be Without You. He made a guest appearance on Family Matters and in 2008 made his Broadway debut playing Brick in an all-African-American production of Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, directed by Debbie Allen. During rehearsals, he was attacked and severely injured by musical composer Tex Allen, the director's brother, leading to a $5 million lawsuit filed by Allen in October 2008. In 2010, Howard joined Law & Order, Los Angeles as Deputy District Attorney Joe Decker, sharing screen time with Alfred Molina, who played Deputy District Attorney Ricardo Morales. The series was canceled after 1 season. In 2011, Howard portrayed Nelson Mandela in the film Winnie Mandela. Since 2015, Howard has starred in the television series Empire as Lucius Lyon, a hip-hop mogul who learns he is terminally ill and must secure the future of his music empire. He also appeared in Wayward Pines as Sheriff Arnold Pope, a central character in the first season and a guest in the second and final season. In February 2021, it was announced that Howard would star in the British sci-fi thriller film Beneath. In February 2022, he was cast in the horror film Skeletons in the Closet. By December 2022, Howard declared his retirement for the most part, stating that, "This is the end for me." Ella Mitchell as Hattie Mae Pierce. Hattie Mae Pierce, the larger-than-life character brought to life by the talented Ella Mitchell, is the beloved grandmother of Sherry Pierce and the pivotal figure at the heart of the story. To go undercover, Malcolm Turner assumes the guise of Hattie Mae. Hattie Mae's character is a force to be reckoned with, a feisty and witty woman who adds both humor and depth to the narrative. Ella Mitchell, a native of Ahoskie, North Carolina, entered the world on September 14, 1935, and would go on to leave an indelible mark in the world of entertainment. Mitchell showcased her acting prowess in the 1975 film Lord Shango of Aveline, and when The Wiz resurfaced on Broadway in 1984, she seized the opportunity to reprise her role. She continued to dazzle audiences by stepping into the same role during the show's tour in 1992. Mitchell's artistic versatility extended beyond the stage and screen, as she lent her vocal talents to the Gospel All-Stars and the Bradford Singers. For 3 decades, she graced the stages alongside the esteemed Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. In September 2000, Mitchell participated in a momentous event, joining a diverse group of artists at Madison Square Garden's Paramount Theater for the Peace, Health, and Prosperity Concert, which marked the culmination of the United Nations Millennium Summit. Ella Mitchell passed away peacefully in New York City on July 2, 2024, at the venerable age of 88. Octavia Spencer as Twila. Twila is portrayed by the talented Octavia Spencer in Big Momma's House. She plays a close friend and neighbor of Sherry Pierce, providing comedic relief and supporting the central storyline. Twila is characterized by her sharp humor and lively personality. Octavia Lenora Spencer was born in Montgomery, Alabama, and has 6 siblings, including sisters Rosa and Erika Spencer. Her mother, Delsena Spencer, 1945 to 1988, worked as a maid and was featured in the film The Long Walk Home, which starred Whoopi Goldberg. In 1997, Spencer moved to Los Angeles on the advice of her friend Tate Taylor, who would later direct her in The Help. She made her film debut as a nurse in Joel Schumacher's A Time to Kill, based on John Grisham's novel. Initially hired for casting, she requested to audition for a role. In January 2020, Spencer provided the voice for Dab Dab, an enthusiastic duck with a metal leg, in the fantasy comedy film Doolittle, which starred Robert Downey Jr. as the title character. She also voiced a Manticore restaurant owner in the Pixar animated film Onward, which was released in March 2020 and received positive reviews. Spencer served as an executive producer and starred as Madam C.J. Walker in the Netflix biographical limited series Self-Made, which premiered on March 20, 2020. For her role in the series, she was nominated for a Primetime Emmy Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a limited series or movie. She appeared alongside Anne Hathaway in Robert Zemeckis' horror comedy The Witches, released on October 22, 2020. Spencer also co-stars with Melissa McCarthy in the superhero comedy Thunder Force, where they play women who suddenly gain superpowers. She is set to reunite with her The Help co-star Jessica Chastain for an upcoming holiday comedy film. During an appearance on The Ellen DeGeneres Show in 2017, Spencer mentioned that she is a Southern Baptist. Starletta DuPois as Miss Patterson. She is a neighbor and friend of Big Momma, who is actually Malcolm Turner in disguise. Miss Patterson is a recurring character who contributes to the neighborhood ambiance and provides comedic relief. DuPois, born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, graduated from the University of Maryland, College Park in 1968, and earned an MFA in Theater Arts from UCLA School of Theater, Film, and Television. She made her Broadway debut in the 1974 short-lived play, What the Wine Cellars Buy. Later that year, she appeared in minor roles in the films Death Wish and The Gambler. In 1976, she starred in the off-Broadway production So Nice. They named it twice. By 1978, DuPois received a Tony Award nomination for Best Featured Actress in a Play for her role in the original production of The Mighty Gents, alongside Dorian Harewood. She also portrayed Ruth Younger in the Union Square Theater's production of A Raisin in the Sun and appeared in the Longacre Theater's musical Don't Get God Started. Concurrently, DuPois began her television career with guest roles on shows like The Jeffersons, Little House on the Prairie, Knots Landing, Hill Street Blues, Chips, and St. Elsewhere. In 1989, she won an NAACP Image Award for her performance in the American Playhouse production of A Raisin in the Sun. She later returned to the play, this time as Lena Younger, in the 2010 Royal Exchange Theater production, which received favorable reviews from The Guardian. On television, DuPois has appeared in several made-for-TV movies, including The Kid with the 200 IQ, 1983, Wes Craven's Chiller, 1985, Runaway Father, 1991, Strapped, 1993, The Road to Galveston, 1996, Full Circle, 1996, and Michael Jackson, Searching for Neverland, 2017. From 2017 to 2021, she starred in the streaming comedy series The Rich and the Ruthless, opposite Victoria Rowell. Her other TV credits include guest spots on The Steve Harvey Show, Chicago Hope, The District, Lost, Cold Case, and Black Jesus. Cedric the Entertainer as Reverend. Cedric the Entertainer played the Reverend in the film. Cedric chose his stage name after feeling that his real name, Cedric Kyles, was too formal. Initially, he considered the name Cheerio, inspired by an entertainer named Kodak, but was forced to abandon it due to a cease and desist letter from General Mills regarding their Cheerios cereal. The name Cedric the Entertainer stuck after someone introduced him with that title, and it became his stage name. In 1995, Cedric began his acting career with his first role as the Cowardly Lion in the Apollo Theater's revival of The Wiz. He later gained recognition playing Steve Harvey's friend Cedric Jackie Robinson on The Steve Harvey Show. In March 2010, Cedric made his directorial debut with Dance Foo, which was independently produced and funded by his company, Bird and a Bear Entertainment, with producer Eric C. Rohn. The film, featuring comedian Kel Mitchell and a cameo by Cedric as a homicide detective, was released directly to DVD on October 4, 2011. Cedric also appeared in the Broadway revival of David Mamet's play, American Buffalo. In a June 21, 2011 interview, Cedric announced that his new reality game show, It's Worth What, was scheduled to premiere on NBC on July 12, 2011, though the start date was postponed to July 19th. Beginning in 2011, the show was broadcast on NBC 2012. He starred in the TV Land original series The Soul Man, alongside Niecy Nash. The series ran for 5 seasons, concluding in 2016. Cedric hosted the American TV game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, starting with its 12th season, which premiered on September 2, 2013. He announced his departure from the show on April 30, 2013-2014, to focus on other projects, and Terry Crews took over as host on September 8, 2014. Since 2018, Cedric has played Calvin Butler on the television sitcom The Neighborhood. Cedric is married to Lorna Wells, and they have 2 children, Croix, born 2000, and Lucky Rose, born 2003. He also has a daughter, Tiara, born 1990, from a previous relationship. He remains engaged with his high school by awarding an annual scholarship to a graduating senior through the Cedric the Entertainer Charitable Foundation, which has the motto, Reaching Out, Giving Back. In May 2015, Cedric received an honorary doctorate in Fine Arts and Humanities from Lincoln University of Missouri. Tichina Arnold as Retha. She plays Nolan's pregnant younger sister, adding a comedic and relatable touch to the film. Retha's character brings humor to the story, particularly through her interactions with the undercover Malcolm Turner. In 1986, Arnold appeared as Crystal, one of three chorus girls performing R&B numbers in Frank Oz's film musical Little Shop of Horrors, alongside future Martin co-star Tisha Campbell. At just 16 during filming, Arnold's career progressed steadily with roles in films such as How I Got Into College and the Paul Mazursky-Cheek-Woody Allen collaboration scenes from A Mall, 1991. She also voiced a character in the Boondocks episode Attack of the Killer Kung Fu Wolf Bitch, which aired in 2007. In 2009, Arnold performed on stage in the revival of The Wiz at the New York City Center, playing the role of Eveline, the Wicked Witch of the West. In 2010, she guest-starred as Aunt Nancy in the premiere episode of the Disney XD original series Pair of Kings and returned for another episode. Arnold played Fran Drescher's best friend in the TV Land sitcom Happily Divorced, based on Drescher's real-life marriage and divorce with series co-creator Peter Mark Jacobson. In 1998, Arnold launched her own headgear design company called China Moon Rags, specializing in Swarovski crystal-embroidered bandanas. Her designs were worn by celebrities such as Michael L., Tisha Campbell, Janet Jackson, Vivica A. Fox, Regina King, Christina Aguilera, and Lisa Ray McCoy. Production ceased after the birth of her daughter. Arnold has a daughter, Elijah Kai Haggins, born March 16, 2004, with music producer Carvin Haggins. She disclosed in an interview with Joan Rivers that she had previously believed she was infertile due to endometriosis. On August 18, 2012, Arnold married Dorico Hines, an assistant coach for St. John's men's basketball and former assistant coach for the Golden State Warriors in Honolulu, Hawaii. In January 2016, her representative confirmed their divorce. Arnold and her sister, Zene, who has lupus, established the We Win Foundation in 2013 to support those with the disease. Edwin Hodge as basketball teen number 1. Edwin Hodge portrayed basketball teen number 1 in the film. Born on January 26, 1985, in Jacksonville, North Carolina, Hodge was raised in New York. His mother, Yolette Evangeline Richardson, is from Florida, and his father, Aldis Basil Hodge, hails from St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. Both of his parents served in the U.S. Marine Corps. Hodge has appeared in an episode of the TNT series Leverage, which stars his younger brother, and made a guest appearance on One Tree Hill. He played the Bloody Stranger in the horror film The Purge, 2013, and reprised the role in its sequels, The Purge, Anarchy, 2014, and The Purge, Election Year, 2016, where the character's name was revealed as Dante Bishop. Additionally, Hodge appeared in the horror film As Above, So Below, 2014. He also portrayed firefighter Rick Newhouse on Chicago Fire. In 2019, Hodge played Clayton Poole, the husband of NASA astronaut Danielle Poole, in the first season of the Apple TV Plus original science fiction series For All Mankind. Aldis Hodge as basketball teen number 2. Aldis Hodge played basketball teen number 2 in the film. Born on September 20, 1986, in Jacksonville, North Carolina, Hodge's parents, Aldis Basil Hodge and Yolette Evangeline Richardson, both served in the U.S. Marine Corps. His mother is from Florida, and his father is originally from Dominica. His older brother is actor Edwin Hodge. As a child, Hodge played both the clarinet and the violin and was featured in a series of paintings titled Through the Looking Glass, which were exhibited in Los Angeles from January 10th to 14th. Hodge is a self-taught horologist and watchmaker with his own luxury watch brand, A. Hodge. He has advocated for increased diversity in the watchmaking industry. In 2007, he was cast as Alec Hardison in the TNT series Leverage and received a Saturn Award nomination for Best Supporting Actor on Television in 2009 for this role. In 2014, he was announced as part of the cast for Randall Miller's biopic Midnight Rider, which centers on Greg Allman. In 2019, Hodge began portraying DeCourcy Ward in Showtime's City on a Hill alongside Kevin Bacon. In 2020, it was announced that he would play Carter Hall, Hawkman, in Giamatti Sarah's DCEU film Black Adam, set for release in 2022, alongside Dwayne Johnson, Noah Centineo, Sarah Shahi, and Pierce Brosnan. In October 2022, it was revealed that he will star as Alex Cross in the Amazon Prime video series Cross, based on the James Patterson novels. Martin Lawrence as Malcolm Turner. Martin Lawrence plays the central role of Malcolm Turner in Big Mama's house. As an undercover FBI agent, Malcolm adopts the persona of Hattie Mae Big Mama Pierce to infiltrate a criminal organization. His quick wit and determination lead to a comedic transformation as he navigates many hilarious and chaotic situations while undercover. Early in his career, Lawrence performed comedy in the Washington, D.C. area while taking on various odd jobs. After comedian Rich Snyder recommended he connect with New York's comedy scene, Lawrence moved to New York City and quickly made a name for himself at the Improv, landing a spot on Star Search. In 2008, Lawrence starred in his first G-rated film, College Road Trip, alongside Raven Simoneau. He returned to his role as FBI agent Malcolm Turner in Big Mamas, Like Father, Like Son, the third film in the Big Mama series, released in 2011. In January 2013, it was announced that Lawrence and Kelsey Grammer were set to star together in a comedy for Lionsgate Television. Partners featured the two actors as Chicago lawyers from vastly different backgrounds who encounter each other in court on a particularly challenging day. The show premiered on August 4, 2014, but was canceled after one season due to poor reviews. In 2020, Lawrence reprised his role as Detective Marcus Burnett in Bad Boys for Life, the third film in the Bad Boys franchise, alongside Will Smith. The film was a financial success, earning $112 million in its first 4 days. Lawrence took on his first dramatic role in 2022's Mind Cage, starring with Melissa Roxburgh and John Malkovich. On April 20, 2023, Lawrence was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Well, that was a roller coaster, wasn't it? From Martin Lawrence's iconic granny disguise to the surprising looks of the rest of the cast, we've seen it all. Time, it seems, is undefeated. But hey, aging is a natural part of life, and these stars have given us countless hours of laughter. Let's show some love for these legends by hitting that like button and sharing this video with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? We've got more shocking transformations coming your way. Thanks for watching.